I've just updated Cabinet on where we've got to with our friends and partners in the EU, and they agreed very strongly with me that the deal on the table is really not at the moment right for the UK. And I'll tell you why. There's a couple of things at least. The most important is that really just in the last couple of weeks they've brought back the idea of this equivalence between the UK and the EU, which basically means that whatever new laws they brought in, we would have to follow, or else face punishment, sanctions, tariffs, or whatever. And it was put to me that this was kind of a bit like twins, and the UK is one twin, the EU is another, and if the EU decides to have a haircut, then the UK has got to have a haircut, or else face punishment, or the EU decides to buy an expensive handbag, if the EU decides to buy an expensive handbag, then the UK has to buy an expensive handbag too, or else face tariffs and punishment. And clearly that's not a sensible way to proceed. It's unlike any other free trade deal. It's a way of keeping the UK kind of locked in the EU's orbit, in their regulatory orbit. And the second thing, obviously, is fisheries, where many years now after people have voted to leave the EU, we wouldn't still have control of our waters, and that's no good. And so the Cabinet agreed very strongly that we're really not there yet at all. And what I've said to our negotiators is that we've got to keep going, and we'll go the extra mile. And we will, and I will go to Brussels, I'll go to Paris, I'll go to Berlin or wherever to try to get this home and get to a deal. But there's always the possibility, the prospect of coming out on Australian terms, which I believe are very good terms, and we, as I say, can prosper mightily in that future, which is just around the corner. We need to be very, very clear. There's now a strong possibility that we will have a solution that's much more like an Australian relationship with the EU than a Canadian relationship with the EU. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. There are plenty of ways, as I've said, that we can turn that to the advantage of both sides in the conversation. There are plenty of opportunities for the UK. But yes, now is the time for the public and for businesses to get ready for January the 1st. Because, believe me, there's going to be change either way. There'll be change whether it's a Canada-style deal or an Australia-style deal. But we certainly now need to make proper preparations for that Australian solution.